This is the most important piece of advice for all my fellow young men from around the world. That is, live as if your father were dead. Now, I can understand if some of you are outraged by the very advice you heard, but the real essence of this advice goes far deeper and beyond what the words project on your mind. Live as if your father were dead. A boy only becomes a man when he becomes his own father. For this advice to come into existence, your father doesn't have to die in reality. And it certainly doesn't mean that you disregard your father, nor does it mean that you stop loving him or disrespect your father in any way. You have immense love for your father. He has given you life, and there is no way you can pay him back if you always rely on your father's support and live up to his expectations or criticisms in your life. There is no freedom in your part if you try to please your father in every step of your life's journey. Are there any feelings of freedom associated with your father's death? What would you do that you're not doing right now if you had no father for this instance? Perhaps you're into some artistic stuffs that you want to pursue, but the fear of displeasing your father is holding you back. Live up to your full potential with authenticity by gradually getting rid of that fear or doubt inside of you. Practice doing your craft every now and then that you suppressed because of your father. Then truly become your ideal self instead of living in your father's footsteps. Quit seeking approval and begin to live by being your own father. Secondly, your father is not going to be there forever. And it's time you realize this and take the responsibility of the whole family on your shoulders, as every man should. There are no excuses. You must be the man he raised you to be. Of course, you love your father's company, but that should not stop you from taking the responsibility of your life from over his side. What if you wake up tomorrow to have no father? How are you going to provide for yourself and your family like your father did? How are you going to deal with things without his support? How are you going to take care of your mother who's getting old? The answer lies in you being capable of it all by yourself. And there is no other way. You must learn to live as if you have no father, so that you become your own source for everything in your life, as well as for those who need you. And your father needs you. It is time you take the hard but necessary steps through your life and do not complain, but be responsible for your every step and your wins along with your losses. There is no need to be afraid. Your father took the exact steps and dealt with every hardships that came his way before he gave you life. And now it's your turn. Do you have the mentality, the strength, and the courage that is needed of you to take the responsibility of your life, as well as of those around you? Do not shy away from it. It is only to make you into a capable man who can take care of himself along with his family, even at the time of hardships. I need you to ask yourself this: are you there yet?